Maine State Music Theater in Brunswick and the Public Theater in Lewiston are collaborating on a show now playing at the Public Theater. It's a musical called The Irish and How They Got That Way. We talked to the four actors starring in the show, and it was obvious that when they step on stage, they are having a blast.
We get to run the gamut of what our skill sets are. We get to be funny, we get to be poignant, we get to sing. There's serious, beautiful music, and there's also some very raucous, funny stuff that happens. So we kind of get to hit on all of it, which is very satisfying for us.
David, I know that these shows all come together quickly. How challenging is it for an actor to bring a show like this to life when you don't have a lot of time to rehearse it?
Well, I'll tell you, if we had to start from scratch, this wouldn't have been possible. But the fact is, we have done this show together before. So we all have a shorthand with each other, with our terrific, the director here, who's Ray, with Mark, who came in and helped us direct it. So you wouldn't be able to do this in a week. Otherwise, the fact that we've all done it before made it exponentially easier to just put it back together again.
Heidi, that's a privilege that actors don't often have in the theater, is the familiarity of working with people you know. What kind of a difference does that make to be able to trust the people who are up there on stage with you implicitly?
Oh, it changes the experience altogether. I mean, one of the lovely things when you don't know people is that's how you get to make new friends and learn about new people. But when you have people who are literally like family and literal family, this is my husband, there is a shorthand and a safety just physically, but also that if something goes awry, something goes wrong, we know each other so well, we can help each other out. Mm-hmm. But it makes work. It's not work. It's a literal joy bomb every day.
Kurt, your work mostly consists of being the artistic director for Maine State Music Theater. You've certainly done plenty of acting in the past, but opportunities to act don't come along all that frequently for you now. What's it like for you to get up on stage?
Oh, it's a blast. I mean, I try to do one show a year somewhere. The reality is when I'm doing it, I remember how much I loved being an actor. But I get the best of both worlds, so it's a blessing for sure.
And Rob, there's literally nobody more fun to play with on stage than that guy.
No, they all have fun because they know they can crack me up at a moment's notice.
Well, what I have found in the other parts of his job is that you really have to kind of give him a little jab to get him excited about the work, to get him enthusiastic about musical theater.
It's hard for all of us to get motivated that way.
Absolutely.
Karis, though, it's an interesting position that you three are in, aside from Kurt, in that, he's kind of the boss. If he's doing something that's a little bit off in his performance, at least in the rehearsals, are you reluctant to tell him, or actually are you eager to tell him?
No reluctance whatsoever.
Yeah.
Kurt and I met years ago performing together, so I've known him as an actor and a peer before he was ever my boss. So we have a good relationship. We can talk. We could tell each other pretty much what needed to be said at any time with no issues, I think.
And in this case, boss would be a nominal term.
So it sounds as though you guys, when you get up and go to work every day, no one has to push you out of the door from home and say, all right, go to work. You're just kind of like tap dancing your way into the theater, it sounds like.
Absolutely.
Listen, when you get a chance to work, I've known him for 35 years. I've known her. We've done 30 shows together. Heidi and I have been married for 20 years. How bad is my life? I get to go to work with these people, for God's sake. It's great.
It's an interesting thing where you all know each other so well that virtually never happens in theater, where there's a certain freshness and novelty of getting used to the people around you. That, boy, it sounds for you guys like this is basically, the equivalent of Thanksgiving dinner, only you're all up on stage together.
I mean, it truly is just fun and joy.
It's the dream. This is what you pray for.
Yeah.
To get into a room with four people that you know and love. Oh my God, including Mark Robin when he comes in to direct. I mean, oh my God, this is what you dream about as an actor.
The Irish and How They Got That Way was written by Frank McCourt, the author of the Pulitzer Prize-winning memoir Angela's Ashes. You can see the show at the Public Theater in Lewiston through September 14th.